Yo, welcome again. This is G Vibes Podcast. It's always good to have you guys on. Please do not forget to share, like, subscribe, follow, multiply. It's good to have you on the show.
Multiply, send it to your friends, your families, your neighbors, your enemies.
Do everything that you need.
Your pastor, your bishop.
All those people you have access to.
Everybody.
Wow, I didn't even know.
Make sure the G's podcast reaches the ends of the earth.
Ends, the corners, the sides, the every Ubo.
And we cannot do that without you guys.
We cannot. So please help us. Let's help you have a G Vibes concept. I want to drink water too, bro.
So what's good, my brother?
What's good?
Good?
Bro, that's a lot. A lot is good, yo.
Okay, what are you grateful for today?
What am I grateful for? I'm grateful to be alive, yo. I'm grateful. It's a beautiful experience. I'm grateful to understand the concept of life. Without him, I wouldn't. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful to be able to wake up and just see them. I know they're there. I'm grateful for everybody around me.
Fact. That's good. Let's dab on that. That's good.
What about you? What are you grateful for? If I don't ask you, you probably catch feelings. So what are you grateful for?
1-0. For me, I would say I'm grateful for this opportunity I have right here. Mm-hmm. I'm grateful for each and every one of you out there, because we cannot do this without the fans and everyone watching, I'm grateful for a new day. Mm-hmm. A new day brings new beginnings, new opportunities, and it's like a clean slate.
Right.
So you have another opportunity, another chance to make the best out of it. And I'm grateful for you, my bro. I'm grateful for you.
For sure. I appreciate that. It got to be. If you're not grateful for me, then I don't know who else you'd be grateful for. I'm joking. Of course. Being grateful is a thing, and it's a very beautiful experience.
We all have to have the attitude of gratitude.
Have the attitude of gratitude. Have the attitude of gratitude.
Yeah.
Yo, have the attitude of... No, okay. G, chill out. Chill out, G. Chill out, yo. All right. What's up? Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You have an earring, right?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you think because of those earrings, the Nigerian society in general puts you under a stereotype?
Yes, for sure.
Interesting. Tell me about that.
For sure. I feel we are still that native people in Nigeria.
Oh.
I don't want to say Africa because I don't really know much about other countries.
The continent.
But I feel in Nigeria, yes, we are still that very, very native people. And the fact that I have it on, there's this way people will look at me. There's this stigma
they put on you.
It puts on me.
Right.
Same thing goes for guys with dreadlocks. Guys, girls with tattoos. Same thing goes for girls with multiple piercings. I know that with the nose rings, this piercing they do on the eye, and all that. I don't know why. But what do you think? What do you think about that?
I mean, generally speaking, like in Nigeria, we have the urbanization. That is the thing too. Mm-hmm. Globalization, social media, religion, economy, migration, shift of values, change in social structures, and loss of cultural heritage, cultural reputation, and there's so much list, yo. But then we go into fashion and language and music and food, and that is what is changing. We, as a society, we have foods that we don't play with, have music we don't play with, we have cultural beliefs that we don't play with. But then I feel like there's so much stereotyping done in the Nigerian culture.
Yeah,
so much.
It's so sad because,
for example, before you make your statement, let's I don't want to keep referencing ladies, right? But like, a lady cannot put on something so short, and you would not place her in a stereotype
or a
category, right? That you're wearing this because you're in this category. This is who you is. But at the same time, who says you cannot wear something you like and just be you?
Thank you.
Go ahead, bro.
Thank you. You know, that's very, very true, and that is the reason why a lot of us do the things we do, and then many a times it starts from the home, starts from our parents, our neighbors, family members, close friends. Will be like, oh, Jamal, you're going astray. My son, come.
Just because of the way you're dressed?
Just because of the way I'm dressing, or because I have a piercing.
But that's wrong, though. Like I feel like you can. Okay, I believe there's values, right? There's values and standards of family upholds, but yet, you understand that value doesn't mean you have a whole different fashion taste and the way you want to present. There's a whole different fashion taste to who you is.
And again, I would say in the Nigerian society, I might be wrong for saying this,
right?
But I feel we judge by the cover.
You're not wrong. It's a thing, bro.
We judge by the cover.
It's a thing.
You just see something and immediately what you're seeing is what it is.
100%.
You don't even care to know what is behind that. You understand?
But that's what it is, yo. And I'm not saying. I think the problem is with our OGs and the older ones, right? You know, you cannot pull up, for example, the dreadlocks. You get that is a whole big stereotype because of your head is braided or is dreaded, and you walk into some kind of presentation, bro. I've been to situations where they tell you, if you're not looked like this, we're not having a conversation with you.
Exactly, and that's wrong. That's very, very wrong. I've seen.
But then that person might be the smartest in the room.
Usually they are. You understand? I've seen a lot of people. In particular, I know someone that has tattoos, a full sleeve tattoo. You understand? Has piercing, has dreads, and looks the way he wants to look.
That's what he wants.
Back in the States.
Right.
And this person has a law firm. A big law firm. Like, no jokes.
So I think
he's into criminal law. And he has clients, and this dude is making money. And serious money.
It's called happiness. I choose to look the way I want to look, not because of you, but then I do not give an F what you think about what I look like.
It's so sad that here, if someone does that, everybody, even on the street, bro, if you're on bike, if you're on the street, and let's not even talk about the worst thing that will happen to you is let the popo stop you first,
popo, bro. And you want your glass down and you have a dreadlocks, bro.
Automatically, they'll just carry you and put you in that category. And nothing what if you do.
There's nothing.
You go explain to no evidence.
There's nothing, bro.
And that's very bad. That's very, very bad because you cannot judge people by the way they look. Sometimes it's right. Sometimes, if you see something is actually as plain as black and white. You understand? But then sometimes there's more to it.
What other stereotypes do you think we as citizens 40 of? We have the dreads. That's a stereotype.
Appearance, yeah.
That's a huge stereotype. The other, I feel like another thing is the culture is shifting so fast. Because we had the conversation about love and that whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. And then there are cultures that there's nothing wrong with multiple wives. But still inside our culture, there are people that still believe, it's me or nobody else. So the culture is shifting in that stereotype environment too. Because yes, you're putting them in that stereotype because of they have multiple wives.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. So people are still shifting against that. So would you say because of they're married, they have multiple wives, that is a problem?
I feel that comes with a choice, and this choice has to do with the individual. This does not have to do with religion. Most times people make it a religious thing, but it doesn't have to be religion. There's something called monogamy, what's in the Bible and say, where you can have multiple wives. You understand? There are people out there that have 2-3 wives, co-wives. They call themselves co-wives, and they're living together happily. So in Nigeria here, I feel it's not really a thing anymore because
It's not even really. It's not. I don't think it's really happening like rampantly
like before. So I think maybe we are evolving and we're moving past that. But I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's when shift of value come in. Like traditional values are changing to fit the modern ideas people have, the Gen Zs, the we, and different younger generations among us.
Yeah. So I have a question. Now that you talked about these traditional values, I've seen, heard, witnessed a Christian that died, and then went back to the village. They took the coffin back to the village to bury it, but then they're having clash because the family wants to bury this particular individual in a Christian way, normal burial, but then the village wants to have a traditional burial where they will do some, rituals, incantations. Maybe they'll slaughter a cow for the chiefs or do some stuff like that.
What's your question?
So my question is, what would you do if you are found in this situation? What do you think is the best thing to do? Because, mind you, I've witnessed this, and it was a serious struggle.
Right.
It was a serious struggle.
Right. And with that, you get, I hope comment section can help us address that too. But then, I believe that is a very unique conversation. That's tradition dealing with the loss of a life, and my condolences to that family. But then they have to find a way to find common beliefs in that situation. I don't want to choose and take, but then I'm pretty sure whoever passed away, for them to argue on her or his or her behalf, there was reason for that. But generally, I believe Nigeria is updating every day. The culture is changing. The culture is shifting. And I hope we can find ways not to stereotype one another and just be who we are.
Exactly. That's very true.
So please do not forget to like,
share,
subscribe, forward to whoever,
your pastor, your bishop, your traditional, you understand?
Right. And thank you very much. Thank you, my bro.
You're welcome, man.